1, 2, yeah. Go.
Welcome back to Actually Spice. I can't do that. Stop doing.
Got it together? Woosah. Hey everybody.
Welcome back to our channel.
Actually Spicy.
Okay, do you want to do it one more time?
Yes, please. This is what I have to deal with all the time.
I don't know why I can't stop laughing. Hey everybody, welcome back to Actually Spicy.
Today we're going to be making I don't know what it's called, dip.
It's a corn dip. I just call it corn dip.
Okay. A corn dip. It's actually Maryam's recipe, so that's why I don't know what it's called. But it's made with white hominy and tomatoes, and
So you put cream cheese in there.
Yes.
There is scallions, butter, jalapenos, CAJUN seasoning, and a little bit of Old Bay. And yeah, so we're probably just gonna dive right into it.
yep. I bought a
This can
nice
opener that is
gold.
not functional at all.
well, I bought a rose gold can opener when we first moved in together after we got married, and it was much more beautiful than it was functional, and it kept slipping and stuff like that. So then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go back old school, get something that works for sure and is easy. So I got this one, which I think is like a Japanese can opener, and it's freaking amazing. It's so easy
It is
to use,
not
but for some reason,
functional at all.
Maryam doesn't know how to use it.
I do know how to use it, but I stab myself with it every time.
So then you don't know how to use it.
Okay, while he was opening those cans, I took out the cream cheese from
Sorry, switch.
the pack, and I'm just putting it in the bowl because we're gonna pop it in the oven and melt it a little bit.
So Maryam was telling me when we were sort of deciding to do this recipe that this is one of her favorite things that she used to make during football season. This was like her,
friends.
yeah, when they watched the games of the Falcons losing, it would be with this corn dip.
You just hurt a lot of people that love the Falcons. You hurt in the entire Atlanta. Dirty birds are gonna come for you. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, let's get rid of this. Throw it in the trash can. The canned tomatoes, they're diced. We're gonna put this in this bowl right here.
Oh, actually, shouldn't we set the
Oh yeah,
to preheat?
preheat the oven to 350.
Okay.
And then we're adding the white hominy in there as well.
So make sure you're super strategic about it, and just dump it straight in.
Okay, now we're taking the cream cheese. I'm gonna just warm it up for 30 seconds in the microwave. And while that happens, I'm just going to add the scallions that we had cut already, add it into the butter. We're melting it together. Just melt this 15 seconds tops.
Cool. With butter, when you're melting butter, always do it in like 5 to 4 second intervals, because if you do it for 15 seconds, the moment butter is hot enough, it just explodes. And then you have to clean your microwave. And nobody wants to do that. So do it in like 5 second intervals.
I think everybody
check
should clean their microwave. Okay, while you're warming that up, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the cream cheese in our little bowl right here. Just gonna go ahead and mix this. If you're not a fan of tomatoes, you can obviously skip the tomatoes or put less of it. I love both of these in equal quantities, so I'm just gonna do that. You got it over there?
Almost. It's a science. I mean, it's an art, not a science. Don't rush me.
Oh yeah, because you're just strategically melting our butter.
Yeah, can't rush. It's a process, okay? You can't rush my process.
Okay, you can add it in there. And just elbowed me.
That's because you're in my way.
Oh, this makes me so happy inside. It smells so good already. Now what we're gonna do is I'm going to take some Old Bay.
For those of you who aren't from Maryland, Old Bay is the seasoning of the gods. And just so you know, she's sitting over here talking about the dirty birds, and she's using Redskins seasoning or Raven seasoning. So
You're just trying to instigate for no reason.
I am.
Okay, now we're taking the shredded cheese and we're layering it on top. Wow, I'm very clumsy today with my mixing and dropping of cheese. Is your mouth watering? I heard you. Is your mouth watering right now?
You heard me? You heard my mouth watering?
Yes, I did. Well, I heard the gulp. So like, when your mouth waters. Okay, cool. Good conversation.
I think you're hearing you're hearing things.
Okay, now I'm taking the Cajun seasoning and I'm just gonna season it on the top. Do you want to take out some jalapenos for me? You can just pretty much like,
Sprinkle the top.
yeah, that'd be great.
Are you good? You want more?
I think that's good. That's
Okay.
a good bit.
So when you get them, oh, these are the mild ones.
Get
I was
them
about to be
spicy.
like, actually spicy. Good, make sure you get the spicy jalapenos. But this says mild on it, so we'll cut that out, and we'll pretend it says spicy.
Okay. Is it red? Yep.
It is ready.
All right, let's pop this in the oven. Want to open the oven for me?
Yes, ma'am.
That was nice and toasty in there. All right. Now we give it about 15 minutes. We'll
Hey
let you-
Google, set a timer for 15 minutes.
I like what you did there.
Google, you want to hit us up? I love your phones.
15 minutes later.
Oh no! What if my hair gets burnt one day?
I would hope that doesn't happen.
Okay, can you close that for me?
Yes, that looks good.
That just looked good. Oh my goodness.
So that's 15 minutes at 350.
Yep. You want to test it? It's gonna be real hot though. You gotta blow on it a little bit.
Fou carnet fou. When Maryam and I first started talking and whatnot, she would always say that when food was hot, she's like, oh, fou carnet, which means like, essentially means to blow on it to make it
But
cool.
before you tell your story, I just want to say that
Who gets food out of the middle?
yeah, like
Yeah, I
you
know.
didn't even bother getting it from the edge so we could like make a pretty little video of this thing. You just went straight in the middle.
Look, you could take the picture like this, right? So it's like an action shot, right? Because the cheese is still there, you can tell it's there. Yeah, fou carnet. And I was like, what kind of weird saying is that? Just like, because we say, but
See? Foo.
that's not food, that doesn't make the sound. It's fou carnet, fou.
It's whatever. Is it good? It's good?
Yeah, that's good. Michael, you want me to feed you? Want you one?
Feed the camera.
All right, let's feed the camera.
I go. Oh wow,
Yeah?
You like it?
that's really good.
Woo!
Boom.
All right, let's get them, dirty birds.
I would say Redskins, but I'm actually a Cowboys fan. I'm sorry.
This video is not about any of that. This is about my
I know, this is about this corn dip with white hominy, tomatoes, cream cheese,
All right.
and all the other good stuff like Old Bay. Old Bay, please, send me more Old Bay. I'm gonna make you famous. If not, I'm gonna make food with you.
Let's stop talking. We'll see you guys later.